Hi, good evening, everybody. Well, we have a hiring, and yes, it's Lindy. Lindy's back. I'll show you a quick clip. So this kind of fits right in between, I think, everybody's wants on this team, because Lindy's pretty much on all our lists, maybe not number one, but here's the clip. And there you see it, Sabres hire Ruff as head coach. The 64-year-old returns to Buffalo as the fifth winningest coach in NHL history. So this is, for me, it's still welcome news, guys. We needed a coaching change. We got a guy that knows the city in, through, and out. And I think a guy that can actually motivate a team better than Don Granato. Like, I just think Ruff will do a better job, without a doubt. This team has been a mess since Ruff has left. That's the cold hard truth. So I'm sure there's going to be mixed reviews with some of you guys hiring Lindy. I was hoping Quenneville, and some of you had others in mind. I am thrilled it's not Rod Brindamore. Thrilled. I want to put that for the record, because that would have been, for me, a disastrous hiring. I don't think that would have worked at all. We'll look at this in a sec. And talk about it, guys. Okay, so Lindy's our coach again, and I like the odds that something good can happen with Lindy next year. I just do. You know, a new voice is what we needed. Absolutely. Maybe we're used to them, but these kids aren't, you know? Okay, so it says Ruff, 64, returns to Buffalo, ranked 5th all-time, second among active coaches, 864 career regular season wins for the Sabres, Stars, and Devils. His 935 combined wins in the regular season and playoffs are tied for 4th in league history. And Lindy says here, he goes, this is Adams. I'm thrilled to welcome Lindy back as head coach of the Sabres. Kevin Adams says, he goes, as I went through the hiring process, it quickly became clear that Lindy was the person for the job. He has the experience, a proven track record, familiarity with young players, and so much more. I want to be clear, though, that this hiring was not made with nostalgia in mind. Lindy is the right person for the job now, and any history with our organization community is simply an added bonus. I believe wholeheartedly that Lindy can help our team reach their goals, and I'm excited to get to work with him. And then Lindy quotes here, I'm thankful to Terry, the Pagula family, and Kevin Adams for this opportunity. This is a team ready to take the next step. I'm both humbled and honored to be trusted to help this team win now. It's not a job that I take lightly. It is my goal to ensure players believe in each other, play for each other, and love being a Buffalo Sabre. There is no doubt we will need to embrace the challenge ahead of us. That work starts today, and I could not be more excited. So we have our coach, folks. all this guess game, and it's Lindy. So for those of you who thought that Lindy was coming back, not many of you did. I think many of you thought he was a possible. I didn't see many of you convinced Lindy was the guy coming back. I wasn't that sure either. He was kind of my third pick. I thought they would go with maybe Quenneville and Gallant before Lindy, but look, Lindy, we know, can get 100% out of whatever talent he has. So for me, this is a good thing. I don't think New Jersey made the right decision firing him, honestly. And I'm not just saying that. I said it before this hiring, you guys know. I really do believe that, this hiring is not going to hurt us. If anything, it's a new voice, a new system. And folks, we need it. We needed desperately to make this move. And the last time this Sabres team had any pulse in them, Lindy Ruff was our head coach. He just was. So Lindy has managed to survive the new NHL era, and he's still working in the league 18 years later. Think about it. This guy has made a career post, new NHL. Like, he has actually adapted to the new rules, the non-center ice line, the transition game. Lindy still managed to survive in this league, because a lot of old school coaches didn't. If you look back 2006 and behind, not many coaches are left still from that era. So Lindy's one of them. He's here. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it. I'm not really angry whatsoever. I'm just happy that it's set in stone now. We needed an answer as fans. I was actually making a video tonight, guys, and I was going to title it, "Are you as stressed out as I am?" Because I was getting stressed waiting for the answer here, honestly. So I guess with Lindy, they could have waited, because Lindy's number one choice anywhere to go coach will be Buffalo. I think we all know that. His heart has always been here. And I think it'll always be here, even if he gets fired again. Lindy's a Sabre throughout his whole blood system. This man is a Buffalo Sabre. He's always going to be a Sabre. And I think he must be thrilled to come home. I can't wait to see the press conference, because I'm pretty sure he's going to break down. Really, for Lindy Ruff, folks, I can't imagine what this means to him to have one more chance here in Buffalo with this organization to actually maybe get it done, get it done in this lifetime. Maybe he'll get it done this time. Maybe the Sabres will all of a sudden just come out of nowhere like the Devils did next year. I totally trust this man when it comes to getting the most out of the talent he had while he was here with the 1-2 punch of him and Darcy Regier. I did. So it's for me, it's almost, it's touching that he's back. It is touching, because I can understand what this might mean to him and his family coming back home to Buffalo. And I know he'll be loved in Buffalo again. And he will be the hero again in Buffalo, folks, if he gets his team to the playoffs next year. I think we all know that. If Lindy gets his team next year to the playoffs, my goodness, will he ever be like a name that I don't think we can ever hate on, regardless. I've seen some hate from years ago. Some fans hated on him, and I never understood it. I just never did, guys. Our most successful coach by far in our history was Lindy Ruff. And, you think about, getting to the conference finals in 98, the finals in 99, the conference finals in 2006 and 2007, with two different complete squads. The 06-07 teams were completely different squads if you minus Jay McKee in 06. So think about it. Him and Regier together were a pretty damn good 1-2 punch at once upon a time. And in this era, I'm feeling good, at least about our chances now next year. It feels good that we've hired a coach that will at least have some grit in the players. I don't know. Look, Lindy's teams don't hit as much as this guy likes, but I know he gets 100% out of what he has. This is one thing about Lindy Ruff. If you look at him historically, I remember when he went to Dallas fans saying, look, I'm not crazy about this hire, because it was Lindy, the arch enemy of Dallas. And I remember talking to some of their fans online, and they were saying, look, if he gets them to the playoffs, I'm a believer. And he got them to the playoffs the next year or so. Lindy will get the most out of our players. One thing for sure, folks, they will not slack under this guy. They will be held accountable under this guy. That's for sure. There's for sure, there's no way Lindy's going to let these guys pull some of these lazy nights off that we've seen this year under Granato. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. They might not become like, for what I'm hoping, a team like Boston that's going to hit everything with a pulse out there. But the truth is, in this day and age, the top team in the league in hitting and the bottom team in the league in hitting has gotten like this. It really has gotten like this. There's a little less hitting at the top and a little more hitting, just a little more hitting at the bottom, except if you minus Carolina, if you take out Carolina out of that equation, because they didn't hit it all. But I'm sure that Lindy will have a team that'll make us proud, be 100% effort every night. And I think that's all we want. Guys, we were proud of that blue-collar team with Pekka and company and Hasek. You guys remember? They weren't the most talented team, but they made us proud night in, night out. They fought hard every night. Every night they could win. And it wasn't just because of Hasek, mostly was, but it was the work ethic, guys, the work ethic. And I think now with Lindy, we'll have the work ethic, night in, night out. And with that, that's about as much as you can hope for in this day and age of spoiled brats in the league. Really. The league now is so full of spoiled brats, it's unbelievable. But this is an old school coach, which I'm comfortable with, guys, an old school coach. And not only that, he is a type of guy that I think the players will want to play for and fight for. I'm sure in Jersey they weren't happy when Lindy got fired in that dressing room. I'm willing to bet anything. He has a way of making good relationships with his players too. So, guys, that's the news. Lindy Ruff is back. For those of you that haven't seen it or heard it, you're probably going to send me a text message sooner or later, I'm guessing, one or two of you, and that's it. So Lindy's back. Tell me what you guys think. And at least now we can go about our summer and let's get this team back on track come October, finally. I'll see you soon, guys. I might have a video tonight. We'll see you later on. Have a good one till then.